Oh my God, I'm laying here in bed. Let me turn it up. Look on the left corner where it says Vivint, go up where it's like on the right hand side in the middle. You'll see a little white thing on the ground. That's my skunk. They come at night. The last time my camera caught them, but he hasn't got in the field of vision yet. But they come out at night. I didn't even know they were nocturnal. And when I had kittens before, it's the middle of the night. I woke up hungry and my sugar had dropped. And I'm like, I can't be eating at 2 a.m. So I ate some Sour Plums and eggs. Because, you know, when you're old and you have insomnia and bad health, they give you the good stuff. But no Michael Jackson, Dr. Good Stuff. You know, we can sleep. We just need help falling asleep. I'm hoping he moves. But I've got, when we bought the home, we built a big old cat enclosure, aka a back porch, which cost us $8,000 alone. It's screened in, it's real nice, and because we stay hot here, and if there's a noise in the background, I apologize. I sleep with a fan. But at night, because we stay hot here 10 months out of the year, even at night, if you go out there, it's so humid. I mean, I'm not talking, light humidity. It's like people with asthma, it's just the air is thick. I always said us southern folk, we should have been born with gills because, while it might be hot, like dry heat elsewhere, here you will sweat just thinking about going outside. And we have hot weather 10 months out of the year. I guess that's why all them Yankees up north come down here and retire, because nobody retires and goes up there. I can tell you that. Because ain't nothing like country life, country living, and be able to wake up in the middle of the night and see your wildlife. This is not the first animal I've seen. We've got coyote. There is a bear. If you look at my shorts, look for one recently on my main channel, which is in the description, where we live. They are cougars, bear. We had first year we moved here, we had a cow. Oh no, where'd my skunky go? I've closed my eyes. Well, now that we're talking, Rise, hello, it's me, Gypsy. The first year we lived here, and other folks were setting up homestead on the mountainside. Somebody's cow got stuck within the vicinity, and this is a lot of acreage, and they locked in there. It was so funny watching the cops, because there was no animal control at the time. It was so funny seeing the cops up there trying to wrangle a cow. I'm like, I didn't know that was part of the training. But let me see if I can access my other cameras and see. Let me pick that back up and see. They like to hang out on this side. And while I am out in the country, and these are ginormous lots, dude set that thing up next door. All these other homes are brand new. They ain't but 13 of us out here in a little area off the side of a mountain. More or less a mountain holler. But the thing I notice here, and it's always there, you can see if you look at the upper right, yeah, there's a little spider web living there. And most of my videos from Vivint, because they're media, I just throw them this away. But if you look at that trailer next door, which will never sell, some dude bought it. They spent like 6 months working on it, and with the housing market being upside down right now, ain't nobody gonna buy a used home when all of us are brand new. set up with, 10-ton air conditioners and, nice houses, nice cars. It's a bedroom area because nobody works here. We just live here. But if you look at that trailer, well, it's not a trailer. It's a manufactured home, or a glorified double wide, but not a double wide. I live in mine's 3,500 square foot. And when Trump was in office, home loan, 3% APR for 30 years, which means I could pay this bitch off. Trying to get the old man to get it paid off. Anyway, at that place next door, okay, you see a window. It's showing my security light, but if you kind of pull it back away, there's an apparition that just sucked. I didn't even hit record, or did I? Oh Lord, who knows? Middle of the night trying to do stuff. Okay, if you look at the window at the back side of that door. Okay, I am recording. At the back side of that door, do you see that fog? It's like a little fog, and it's always usually there or a little bit closer, and that same gray fog. And fog just doesn't stay in a 4-foot area, and it's not foggy as you can see from my other cameras. Well, something happened. I don't believe in ghosts or supernatural stuff, and I did see something weird once upon a time. It looked like a rolling star. It rolled in front of my feet. To this day, I don't know what the hell that was. It was like it wasn't an orb. It looked like the size of a golf ball, and it rolled in front of my feet. We were actually on the road. This is many years. We was young, out getting drunk, getting high on old dirt road. Because, when you live out in rural areas, ain't nothing to do but go party back then. This was pre-first Nintendo, so that's where I saw it. It looked like somebody with a flashlight out in the field, and half of them got paranoid and took off. Well, we stayed, because some of us wasn't, drinking. We was just with the crowd. And that little thing come through the field, went down and up and over a gully, went across the front of my feet, and rolled across the road. I'm sorry, it was paved. Rolled across the paved road, went over to the other gully, aka a ditch, and went off into the other woods. To this day, I don't know what it was, but I've been noticing that apparition. And the camera is self-clean, so it's not on the camera. But, so, let me see what my lights are doing. Now I'm going to light this up, or turn this down. I can't keep up with it. Alright, so it's obviously not a reflection. It is where it's supposed to be. Because when I turn it off, you can see my little reflective no trespassing sign, which we were required because I didn't say cut back on. Anyway. And that's my husband's good old boy truck, and that's my heavy Chevy that runs like a scalded dog. I bought it in '99. It's only got 130K, brand new paint job, total overhaul, which it rare needed, brand new tires. It is for sale. It's a collector. It's a F1. I can't drive it no more, sadly, but it looks like this camera's doing pretty good. Let's check the front door, which always makes the page. And strangely, odd enough, when I woke up, I was like, well, what? No bugs? Because if I'm not careful and I don't turn the phone that I'm using, which is just a standby phone, I can see that my little whirly bird his wings got trapped again. I have to go out there with WD-40. Oh, snap. I'm going to have to go out there. Where's my other whirly bird? And I got a gargoyle. But I'm Christian, so don't give me a hard time. Just kidding. Nothing happening there. Let's see if we can find the skunk again. That was so cool. I guess uh-oh. I think that's a little white critter in the far right. And if I went, but what I was saying is because we have heat here 10 months out of the year, I can only go out there and sit on my porch swing from about November to maybe early February. But once February hits, it's hot all over again. Literally from February, if you like hot, moist, humid, miserable heat, come to the south. But yeah, it stays hot. And a lot of nights I knew we had skunks because it'd be so bad. The smell doesn't bother me, but I haven't gotten up close and don't want to be. The first critter we had was an armadillo, and boy, it pissed my husband off. He was out there with his Glock. I'm like, honey, it might ricochet. That's possum on a half shell, or I can't remember what us country folk call them things. Yeah, possum in a half shell. Said, you shoot that thing, it might ricochet and you shoot your damn foot off. It dug up our walkways, and bless his heart, we're not spring chickens. He had laid the sand and the paper down, and it took the armadillo about 2 months of digging for grubs to tear it up. The old man's getting tired and lazy and looking at knee surgery. I'm like, all right, you get your ass out there before I fall, because if I fall, I'm suing you, and I'm taking everything. When it don't belong to us yet. And there we go again. So let's just burn it and commit arson, and we'll just go to prison. Let's go to prison. No, just kidding. Okay, it's 2 a.m. Mouth, I got cotton mouth from hell for some reason. I reckon the skunks are gone. And that there means it's time for me to close this off and upload it, put a little bit of personality on the channel. It's literally just a secondary channel to put these things on. And like I said, of my other channel, I must have posted something, pissed YouTube off or something, but it says action not allowed, so I done something.